Excuse me, not a good way to start off a live. Hello, I am back. Adrienne here, founder of Sheroes and Shenanigans and Optimized Joy. I have been on vacation for a while. I touched base a few times, but now I am back home. So getting back into the groove of things. Anyway, I wanted to touch on tonight the word imposter. I hear it coming up a lot. It's been around for quite a while, and I'm not really sure if we've ever really dissected it. So I wanted to kind of go into really dissecting the word imposter and what that really means and how it plays out in your life. So the first thing is the definition of it, which is a person pretending to be someone else to deceive others for fraudulent gain. Now, I know that there are people out there like that. And I also know that most people aren't like that. And on top of it, so many people feel like that's what they are or that's what they're doing. So let's go down and actually dissect the word even further. Let's start with M, right? We have 3 syllables to it. Imposter. So M usually implies not. So if you put M at the beginning of a word, it would mean not whatever, such as impossible means not possible. All right. Pos would mean source or the point of something. A lot of times you have POS standing for the point of sale, the point of service, so the source of something. And ter or tor, no matter which way you spell it, would mean to the highest degree or the highest structure. So when we are feeling like an imposter, it really is that we are not connecting to the highest source of ourselves. We're not really connected to the highest source of ourselves, to the highest degree. And that is really what we need to focus on here, is that when you're feeling like that, it's because something's disconnected inside. Because if you were really feeling connected and aligned with everything inside and really reaching from the internal wholeness of you, the heart of you, you wouldn't feel that way. It would be actually impossible to feel that way because you would feel a complete totalness of I'm possible in that moment. So why does this keep coming up for people? Well, really, it's because somewhere inside, there's something you don't know about yourself. You really don't know who you are. You don't know exactly maybe what you're doing, but I don't mean it like you don't know what you're doing as though there's not a skill, because most likely you have the skill for it. It's really you don't know the spirit and how connected that spirit is, and you're not tapping into yourself as that, as an energy living inside of a body. So there's something that you're not really knowing of yourself in that moment. And the second part is that you're not being it. You're disconnecting from it and you're deciding that, you know what, I'm going to act this way in order to feel this way, rather than be that way, because you all have that beingness in you. And it's just a matter of actually connecting to it. Where is this coming from? Typically, this kind of thing pops up from a trauma you haven't healed, from something in your past that you're unwilling to actually really look at and reconstruct in order to serve you better. Remember that the past is not linear. It lives now. So if you think of something from your past that hurt, it can live now at this exact moment, and it can feel that same way. So there's still something that is not healed in your past, which is where that imposter syndrome comes from. There's something that's leaving you disconnected because you haven't been willing to look at it and reconstruct it. And then what do you do in order to avoid that? Well, it's about really actually connecting to yourself. How do we connect to ourselves? We have to revisit. We have to revisit some parts of our past or some other feeling that came up or where it's really coming from, and really listen to it and try to find out what it's trying to say to us. We have to revise it. We have to rewrite it. I mean, there's a lot of reason here, right? We have to reconstruct it, re-examine it, reestablish it, re-announce it. So it's about actually really getting inside and connecting to you, to the whole you, to the higher you, the highest degree of you. And when you're connecting to that, when you are connected to that, there's no way to even feel like an imposter because it's all coming through you. It's moving through you. It's not something that you're reaching for or trying to make up. It's just this flow that's kind of moving through you from almost like somewhere else, but it's not somewhere else. It's coming through you. So I just wanted to touch base on that because I know that there are so many people that are trying to be like, where does that come from? Why is it happening? How do I get rid of it? There's no getting rid of it. There's only a connecting to a higher degree of you. Get it? So if you are experiencing, a stall in this, then reach out. Whether it's to me or somebody else, reach out. That's the thing, is that sometimes reaching out is what helps connect us more. Not only helps connect us more because there's like that third-party observation of it, but it's someone that can kind of help you, hold you accountable to keep connecting to you so that you don't have to feel this way. And the more practice that you get at that, then the easier it is. And there are lots of ways that people overcome this feeling. A lot of times, they can find the triggers and then find the solution to them. But the thing is if you heal the trauma, if you heal the past, if you reconstruct it and revisit it, then there's nothing that you have to actually prepare as far as triggers go. It's really just at that point, taking a deep breath and connecting. It's that simple. It's that simple to actually clear the feeling of feeling like an imposter. So I just wanted to reach out and say that. I hope you guys all had a wonderful July. I know that I did. I had a big vacation. It's like the one that I usually take every July, and it was really awesome and really fun. And I am ready to stop in more often. So let me know how you guys are doing. Comment, and if this means anything to you or you know somebody else who might need to hear it, feel free to share it out. And as usual, if you would like more personal attention or to ask certain questions or anything, then join Optimized Joy. I'll see you guys later.